Alright guys, so today we are doing a rainbow showcase for Mass Saiyan. I have had full copies of this guy pretty much since he came out. I got shafted on the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku banner, but I pulled like 3 of him on the original banner. So I've had full copies of this guy for a while, and I did just decide I was going to rainbow him because I was thinking about running a villain, like a pure Saiyan extreme team for the extreme stage of Super Battle Road, and using the Fury Broly as lead. I don't know, I feel like that might work, but that's for another day. That video might be out if I can beat it. But anyways, I figured this guy would be important because the only other extreme tech pure Saiyan was Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and he is not great. So I did decide to do a Rainbow Mass Saiyan. So we're going to be breaking him down right now. And if you don't want to hear about that, feel free to skip forward a little bit in the video and we'll begin showing him off. So starting off, his leader skill, all types 3 key, HP attack and defense 50%. When he came out, that was a decent leader skill. Now it's not great. Like he doesn't have the best all types leader skill anymore, so it's kind of whatever. Now his super attack, Dark Rebellion Trigger, which does immense damage. Yeah, it does immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense, which is pretty good. Now his passive. His passive is what is kind of scary. Attack plus 50,000 and defense plus 20,000 when facing 2 or less enemies. So the flat buffs just aren't as good as they used to be. Like, LR Broly is still barely hanging in there. This guy has fallen off quite a bit. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku fell off right after he came out. You know, like, flat buffs are just not the best. So his links, he has Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Brutal Beatdown, Berserker, over 9,000, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So pretty good, like, links overall, like, for extreme Saiyans, I'd say. Over 9,000 is a link that you could actually get active, like, on an extreme Saiyan team. Like, if you link them up with the extreme physical, like, Scouter Vegeta, they are actually, like, a pretty decent rotation. In his category is Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Goku's Family. Right now we're showing them off on Time Travelers. Later we're going to cut to Goku's Family, see how that works, and we're not going to show them off on Pure Saiyans today. So this is my first rotation here, so I actually haven't looked at rotations. Okay, so he's not here yet. I actually have no idea what to expect from him, because, like, a lot of times if a unit has, like, oh, they have an 80% attack buff, and their attack stat is this, I can kind of guess what their numbers are going to be, but I have no idea. A 50,000 attack buff, I have no idea what that's going to look like. And this is the first time I've used him since I rainbowed him. So I'm actually pretty curious. I remember when I first pulled him, I used 9 Elder Kais on him. Because, like, back then Grand Kais didn't exist, and Dozen Kais didn't exist. So I did use, like, 9 Elder Kais on him, and then I, like, never used him. Like, used him on Extreme Tech for a little bit. Alright, so he doesn't link up super well here. I think we're actually going to move out the Cell rotation. But we can't get a Super Year. You know what, F it, we're just going to move out the Mass Saiyan. So we might not even get a look at him here. Actually, no, that's enough key, we will. If Easy A Cell... I just messed up the key. I'm such a noob. Okay. I messed up the key. Well, we could get an additional attack. He does have 12 additional, I think. And I do really like that split on him, just because then, like, one of his main things that he does is he lowers attack. And he doesn't need to be facing, like, 2 or less enemies for that, so he can just always lower attack, which is nice. So give me an additional, come on. Okay, or don't, whatever. We do need to keep Blue Vegeta here if we're going to make this the rotation with Bardock. Because I do think, like, I'm going to keep Bardock with the Goku Black, and then we can just have the floating support come around every once in a while and see what he looks like with support, without support and stuff. No, he'll definitely be better on the Goku's Family team, because that is a 170 team and this is a 150 team. As well as the fact that, like, over there you have, like, LRB Pan. Although, I'm not sure how much of a buff he'll get from LRB Pan, actually, because he just has a flat buff. I know B-Pan works really well with, like, percentage buffs at the start of turn. And he does get his at the start of turn, but I don't know. We'll see how that works. I'm actually not sure. But there's just a lot of good support units on the Goku's Family team, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I did just bring this Cell rotation, just because I pulled LR Cell, and I haven't really used it much, you know? When this team first came out, I used this rotation a little bit, but then I started to use the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock Tech Vegeta Blue rotation, like, over this one. So, I actually haven't used it much. 1.6 million from an AoE from LR Cell. I actually do use LR Cell in the World Tournament, though. Like, last World Tournament, where I got, like, top I got like top 500, I think, or something. I used a Turles lead, and I brought LR Cell and just like, you know, a whole bunch of AoEs. Now it does suck that his key, well, not his key, but the key on the board is just like not all there. So we're gonna have to put him in the second slot. His defense, okay, his defense is okay. Like, it's not comparable to this Vegeta's, but remember, this Vegeta does also have 90% that he just gets at the start of turn. So let's see what he can get to here. This is with a little bit of support. He doesn't have many attack links active because Goku Black doesn't have Brutal Beatdown or over 9,000 or anything like that. So I'm actually curious what he's going to get to here. Also, both of the Goku Blacks are 55% in the potential system, so they're going to take a little bit of damage. All right, he's up over 1 million already. Actually, that's kind of surprising for me. Okay, maybe 50,000 is just enough to where like he can still hit kind of hard, because he's hitting harder than this Vegeta, who's giving himself 90%. Although remember, the Bardock is rainbowed, so you know that's not really a fair comparison. But yeah, the key here is just awful. Like, everyone here links pretty well. It's just the key sucks. So no one here is getting a super, but that doesn't really matter because this isn't the rotation we're showcasing. Easy A Cell with like 3 orbs is tanking for double digits. Let this be known. Like, that's kind of impressive. Now, can LR Cell do that? Okay, yeah. I was actually kind of surprised because he has type disadvantage, and LR Cell doesn't have like as crazy high defense as a lot of people think he does. We'll do that. Like, I know for me personally, I like overrate LRs until I have them, and then I have them and I'm like, oh, they aren't as good as I thought they were. Alright, so next rotation we will actually have him, well, next rotation where we have him, obviously, we will actually have him with no support, and I'm curious what his attack is going to be like there. And then after the no support rotation, I think I'm going to cut to Goku's family, and then we'll see what he can do over there. Okay, once again, up over 1 million with the attack and defense reduction. He's actually kind of surprising me. And I'm pretty sure if we were higher on HP, we would have already transformed within Goku Black, but whatever. My gosh, they're critting like all over the place. Remember, Ink Goku Black does get a chance to crit based on how many times he's been like hit. So that's why he can crit, even though he's 55% in the potential system. We're going to give Cell all these just because I don't want us to die. And also I'm going to heal because I do want to see some Ink Goku Black transformations. Sure, we'll give you a super. I'm just giving both the Cell super so that they heal us up, basically. And we actually could get a Dokkan mode next rotation, which I'm not sure if I want to do, but I might not have a choice because Dokkan modes kind of make it hard for you to see their attack stats sometimes, because you only have like a slight second to look at it. Alright, please don't super LR Cell. Please no. Okay, no super, no whammies, no whammies. We got a whammy. We got a whammy. I don't think we're going to get a Goku Black transformation. It doesn't really matter, but it's just my favorite super tech in the game, so I wanted to see it. Yeah, no transformations. See, that's why Goku Black's transformation sucks. Because it's like, sure, 6 turns sucks, but also so does just like the health restriction. Because like a lot of times on this team you'll be fine, but if you get hit with type disadvantage, it just sucks. Alright, so after we get the Dokkan mode, we see how high his attack is without any support. Then we're going to cut to Goku's family. Okay, Dokkan mode! Okay, got them all. Nice, nice. So here he doesn't have many links active. I think he just has, like, Fierce Battle. And there might be one more. But it's... Okay, so he is barely over 1 million. Remember, the Dokkan mode does not raise his attack at all. It just is a multiplier that's added when he hits. So, like, right here, he did more damage, but... Okay, so his attack was over 1 million, like, even with no support, which is pretty nice. We will be back in a second on the Goku's family team, just showing them off over there. So, see ya. Alright, so, we're back here. We got him. This is... I actually didn't realize that I got him with double supports here. So here we do have him with double supports. Hopefully the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock doesn't finish it off, but putting the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock first was the only way that we could get Mass Saiyan a super, so please don't finish. That Bardock Super Saiyan 2 is at 600k. He isn't even rainbowed. Okay. Let's see what Mass Saiyan's at. 1.48, so basically 1.5 million here. Next time I see him on rotation, he will have B-Pan's active skill, And I'm curious how much that's going to buff him. Like, I'm curious if that's going to be more or less than the Gohan support, just because it's a flat buff. I actually don't know. Okay, this is kind of gross. Okay. You know what? I think I am just going to finish off this Goku, this rotation. Just because, I mean, the triple Super Saiyan 4 rotation, you just can't mess with it, you know? I just need them to assert their dominance, you know? Crit? Oh my god, mine crit. Okay. And you know what? Because mine crit, I'm just going to let full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku finish it up. Because I like his super attack animation a lot more than the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Even their active skill. See, like, the first part is whatever, but this right here is just, it's gorgeous. Ah, the explosion too. Okay. So now we should have the Mass Saiyan with, yep, B-Pan's active skill here. Nice, nice. Let's see how much he takes. So from 155, yeah, so he doesn't get anything extra from being in the middle. So we're going to activate B-Pan's active skill here. Okay. Here comes Pan with all of her butterflies, even though she's B-Pan. I never realized that. Okay, and then we can do that. Now, what's his defense? His defense here is 52,000. That is with no defensive support, because B-Pan, her active skill, gives 33% attack. Bardock, his passive, gives 30% attack. So he's not getting any defense here, so that's why his defense is kind of lowish. Now here he is getting not Super Saiyan, he is getting Fierce Battle from Bardock. So that might be the only link. How much is going to take for him? Okay, 44,000 actually isn't much. Okay, and he's an 1.68, so basically 1.7 million. That is actually more than I expected from him, honestly, even with B-Pan's like active skill, just because the fact that he has a flat buff. Like, I don't know, that was surprisingly high for me. But I think that's where we're gonna leave it here, because there's no way we're getting a second rotation with him on it. So, you know, I would say he's decent. Like, he does lower attack. That is his main. That's the main reason why I rainbowed him, because I feel like he would be useful in the extreme stage of Super Battle Mode. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Bahuru, and I will see you guys next time.